Today, I'm going to be sharing with you 6 apps and programs that I literally could not live without when it comes to growing my business on Instagram. And this relates to creating content for Instagram, scheduling out that content, and then also tracking and seeing conversions from the app. So I think you guys are going to really love it. Links to all of the programs I mentioned will be in the description. Let's go ahead and jump in. The first program that I literally could not do without on Instagram is ManyChat. ManyChat is the #1 way that we drive direct sales and conversions from our content. So if you're a business owner or even a creator who wants to share links to things with your audience, this is literally a no-brainer and something that I believe every business owner needs to be utilizing on Instagram. And again, we'll have a link to ManyChat below. We also have a free ManyChat template to use for your Instagram Reels. So if you're interested in that, there's a tutorial that comes with it. We'll also have a link in the description for that. But essentially, ManyChat is an Instagram automation tool. If you have seen the idea of commenting a certain keyword or trigger word in the comments of a reel or DMing it to someone, and then they automatically respond back with the link for something, that is what this is. That's what's doing this, right? It's all ManyChat. ManyChat is the program that people are using to do it. There is a reason, because not only does it increase engagement, it's Instagram verified and approved, so it's not going to penalize your account at all. And it also works. It works for actually driving those conversions. If you're relying solely on people going to the link in your bio and to actually find things, you're missing out on a huge opportunity by not utilizing ManyChat. So if it's something you haven't used before, please check out those links. Highly recommend. Again, that template is so easy to clone to your own account and get started literally today, and I encourage you to give it a try. The second app that I don't know if we could do Instagram without is Plan, and that's spelled Plann. I absolutely love Plan for planning out my feed. I have tried a few different apps over the years, and I have found it to be the least glitchy and still super user-friendly, and honestly just really easy and simple to use, and it actually works. And so what you can do with Plan is, because we have a creator account, I recommend a creator account for a few different reasons, like getting access to popular music, but you can't necessarily auto post, and you can if you are a business account, but if you are a creator account, you can't auto post. And I don't recommend doing it within the Instagram app either, because it's very glitchy, but we do pre-schedule a lot of our Instagram content in Plan. And I say our because it is myself, and I have a team member who also helps with planning and scheduling out content, and we use Plan to collaborate and schedule a lot of that content. It's super helpful if you are, whether you're doing it solo and you batch your Instagram content, or maybe you have a team that you want to collaborate with. Either way, it's a really, really awesome way to do just that. And with the link below, you can actually get a 7-day free trial and try it out for yourself if you're interested at all. The third app that I'm pretty sure I could not do Instagram without this app, at least not very easily, is Canva. So Canva is kind of like a really easy Photoshop for beginners. So you can create really beautiful designs for your Reels cover photo templates, for Instagram story graphics. You can use it for pretty much anything you want to as it relates to any visuals on Instagram. And I am obsessed with it. We use it for so many different things, but definitely a lot of things when it comes to Instagram, specifically for stories. When I'm posting stories, if you ever see any really pretty graphics or things on my stories, that's where I'm making it. Or some of our Reels cover photos, we create those all in Canva. And I actually have a Reels cover photo product download where you can get access to 50 Reels cover photo templates. So if you're interested in that at all, we'll also have a link to that in the description, as well as a link to Canva if you want to check it out for yourself. There is a free and a paid version. The free version has so many features that, if you don't want to ever upgrade, you really don't have to. Number 4 is the app called InShot. So InShot is a mobile app you can download in the Google Play Store or in the Apple Store. And I literally edit most of my Instagram Reels in here. When I am creating an Instagram Reel myself, I love using InShot, especially if it's more of a vlog style reel, because it's so much easier to pull a bunch of video footage in and to edit it and chop it and add different effects to it within InShot. that. Sometimes I'll even add text in this, and it can make your reels a little bit more repurposable when it comes to text that doesn't feel native to just like one platform. And in my opinion, it's a lot easier and less glitchy to use than the Reels editor. As much as I can, for very simple reels, like simple B-roll reels with maybe a few text boxes, I will definitely use the Reels editor, or if it's like a trend that I want to do. But if it's something more complicated or something that is like a vlog style reel, I definitely prefer InShot. And it was only a one-time fee of like $30, something very, very affordable. And it allows you to edit video content on the go, like literally on your phone, which is also so convenient and not having to like figure out how to put video footage somewhere else and edit it. So highly recommend checking that out. We'll have a link to the Google Play Store and the Apple Store, depending on what kind of device you're using. Number 5 is Flowdesk. So Flowdesk is actually my email marketing platform of choice, and I recommend it to all of my students for so many different reasons. But one of the first reasons as it relates to Instagram is being able to create freebies and grow my email list. And so this is where we get into also the conversion part of apps that I use for Instagram. And this also goes with ManyChat, because a lot of times we're using ManyChat to send people links to our freebies, free downloads, templates, things like that. And Flowdesk is where they're getting them. Like that's how they're getting on our email list and getting delivered those freebies. And it's super easy for beginners, very intuitive, very beautiful designs. I really love Flowdesk for so many reasons, and I've used them for years now. I think we're going on year 4, which is kind of crazy to think about. And I actually have, if you use my link in the description, you can get 50% off your first year, and it has a free trial and stuff like that. So if you want to check it out, if you're someone who's in the market for an email marketing platform, I can't recommend Flowdesk enough. I've been very happy with them. They have really great analytics. They have even a checkout feature if you want to do that. If you don't have a website yet, you can actually create a landing page for your freebie within Flowdesk. So you don't even have to create a separate like website page and all of that. You can house all of that within Flowdesk. It is not a website builder, but you can create a landing page like for your freebie for people to opt in directly within Flowdesk, which I think is huge, especially if you're newer to your business or just creating content. It makes it a lot easier to instantly start your email list from the get-go and not wait until you have a full website built out. Okay, and then app number 6, this one might seem kind of funny to say, but I use the app called Slack currently, S-L-A-C-K. We'll have a link in the description, obviously. It's a communication messaging app that my team and I use to communicate literally every day. And we use it for a lot of communication about our Instagram content. And so if you're someone who has thought about bringing on an assistant to help you with your Instagram content, or you already have a team, we really love using Slack as our main way of communicating about our content. And so for me at this point, even as someone who loves Instagram, like I still get a lot of help with creating Instagram content and scheduling things. And I a lot of times will even give team members like, hey, here's an idea for a reel. I would love it if we could create this and post this week with, this video or whatever it is, right? And they're able to actually pull those pieces together and then post the reel for me to take those things off my plate so I don't have to be the one doing all of it, right? And I really love using Slack as a way to communicate with my team. We use it for all facets of the brand and like talking back and forth about things, but we use it for obviously Instagram content too. We have a channel specifically in Slack that is all about our Instagram content and talking back and forth about that. I would love to know now in the comments, what is one app that you love using for Instagram? If you use any of the ones I mentioned here, do you use any that I didn't mention here? I would love to know about it in the comments and for you guys just to see like what are other options out there, because obviously this isn't the total list of every app you could use to help you grow on Instagram. And I hope you found this really helpful. And if you haven't already, also follow me on Instagram. So my username is @StephanieLynn and I post on there pretty much every day. So I would love to have you following along and to get to know you better over there. And I'll see you guys again in next week's video on Tuesday. Bye guys.